What's up YouTube? Today I got a brand new video for y'all. As y'all from the title, today I'm going to be reviewing the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the 12 Pro Max. And I'm basically going to be describing some of the differences between the two and if upgrading from an 11 Pro Max to 12 Pro Max is even worth it in the long run. So here I have the rose gold 256GB 11 Pro Max. Really nice phone. The screen is a little bit scratched up. And then here I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max in the Pacific blue color. So let's get right into it. So first, one of the major differences just looking at the phone itself is of course the edges. So you guys can see the edges on the 11 Pro Max and the 12 Pro Max are very different. 11 Pro Max has these nice rounded stainless steel edges. You can see those edges are just nice and rounded, while the 12 Pro Max has these squared off surgical grade stainless steel edges. They're both really nice finishes, but the only difference is the shape is just different. So this is more like an iPhone 5-ish type feel, and this is more like most of the other iPhones. Another one of the major differences is the fact that the 12 Pro Max has 5G and the 11 Pro Max only goes up to 4G LTE. So let's get right into it and test which one is faster. So going into the phones, I have downloaded this app here called Speed Smart. And my bad if you guys hear like a little bit of buzzing. That's just the data waves going into the microphone, and it kind of interferes with the microphone, so just don't mind that. So here I have both of the iPhones. This is the 12 Pro Max running on 5G LTE right there. You can see the 5G, and this one's running on 4G LTE right there. They're both on Verizon Wireless Mobile, and they're both on the San Francisco server. So I'm going to click them both at the same time, and I'm going to do this test about 2 or 3 times just so the results can be a little bit more accurate. So let's go ahead and just try it out. So what this is going to read is the megabytes per second, the ping, and the upload and download megabytes per second of the actual phone running on their data. So let's go ahead and tap it. So now they're running through. I'm just going to let it sit here. And it goes by pretty quickly. Alright guys, so here are the results. So the iPhone 11 ended up having a ping of 35 and the iPhone 12 had a ping of 39. So the lower the ping, the faster your phone's going to run. The download megabytes per second are significantly different. As you can see, the 11 Pro Max has a download megabyte per second of 7.06, while the 12 Pro Max has a download megabytes per second of 41.63. So that's a really big difference between the 5G and the 4G LTE. So the 5G is able to download things a lot faster than the 11 Pro Max. So that's a really big plus about 5G. Now on to upload. So on upload, the 11 Pro Max has an upload speed of 11.52 megabytes per second, while the iPhone 12 Pro Max has an upload speed of 13.51 megabytes per second. So that means that the iPhone 12 Pro Max beats the 11 Pro Max in a download and upload megabytes per second, because this one can run faster with the 5G LTE. So we're going to go ahead and retest it and see if the results are around the same or the same. Alright, so the test is done on the second try. This is the data of both tests. This is the first test, this is the second test. On the second test, the iPhone 12 Pro Max got a download megabyte per second of 47.91, while the 11 Pro Max on 4G LTE got a download speed of 13.37 megabytes per second. And this one had a 15.38, this one had a 11.65, this one had a 33 ping and a 26 ping. So on this one, actually, this test, the ping on the 11 Pro Max came out to be a little bit lower than the ping on this one, so that means that this one would run a little bit faster. As you guys can see on the upload and download speed, the 5G on the 12 Pro Max actually beats the 11 Pro Max. Alright, so now we're going to look at one more thing on the outside of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Right on the outer right here, there's a little black oval, and on this side is actually the SIM card slot. So on the 11 Pro Max, the SIM card slot is actually on this side, and there's nothing on this side. So what is that little black circle right here? So that little black circle is actually a little antenna window for the 5G rays to exit the phone and go out and connect to the server. For our next test, I'm going to go ahead and downloading Temple Run both at the same time. Let's see which one goes faster. So the 4G LTE did have a little bit of head start, but at the end the 5G did win. As you guys saw, the 4G was starting to start its circle a little bit before the 5G, but the 5G ended up catching up. So let's open up both apps and let's see which one opens up faster. Look at that. You guys can clearly see that the iPhone 12 Pro Max runs a little bit faster than the 11 Pro Max. Just off recording just this little piece right now, I can say that the iPhone 12 Pro Max has gotten a little bit hot around this area right here, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max still feels cool to the touch. And I don't know what that has to do with. I don't know if the phone is just tripping or overworking, but it shouldn't be overworking because it is the brand new phone. So I'm going to go ahead and go outside and take some videos at the same time and see which one looks better. Alright guys, so I'm here at the park recording at HD 60 frames a second. On this side I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and on this side I have the 12 Pro Max, and I'm just going to walk around and see which one has better stabilization, which one overall has the better picture quality, and which one has the better microphone, of course. I'm just walking around here at the park. You guys can hear the birds. I'm going to go ahead and look around, see how the colors look on each phone, how good the stabilization is on each phone. Just right off the bat, I can say that the 12 Pro Max has clearly a little bit more sharp photo than the 11 Pro Max, just by looking at the screen here. I'm going to go ahead and walk around a little bit, and we're just going to see which one looks better. So the colors on the iPhone 12 Pro Max look a lot better already just by looking at the screen. I'm going to go ahead and just take a picture of this sunset right here and show you guys how it looks like in the video. The colors on the 12 Pro Max look a lot more better than the colors on the 11 Pro Max. Same with the videos you guys can see right here. Just looking at the tree, all those colors, they pop out a lot more on the 12 Pro Max than they do on the 11 Pro Max. Alright guys, so I have this 3D scanning app here, and I'm going to go ahead and do is put it on high res, go ahead and stretch out the range here. I'm going to go ahead and just scan the whole truck and show you guys what the Lidar scanner can actually do. I'm going to go ahead and start recording this. I'm just going to go ahead and scan the whole truck. And basically what you're doing is you're just creating like a map for the phone to create the 3D image. Alright, so once you have that, you just click on that and it saves. The windows do look a little bit like messed up just because you can't really see. In the top, I didn't really get to scan that as good because it kind of went kind of quick, but you guys can get the point here about how the Lidar scanner actually works. The phone is able to measure the depth of an object and see how far it actually is. The light bounces back from the actual scan. This is the Lidar scanner right here, and what it does is just creates a 3D image of the actual object that you are scanning. So that's a major difference that the 12 Pro Max can do that the 11 Pro Max cannot. If you're like a graphic designer or an interior designer, or just somebody that needs something like this as a tool to help them in any way, I'd say picking up a 12 Pro with the Lidar scanner would be a good idea, just so you could be able to have this feature to make projects and all that a lot easier. So that's another difference between the 12 Pro Max and the 11 Pro Max. Alright guys, so you guys saw all the videos and pictures of both phones, and you guys can see that the 12 Pro Max absolutely is a lot better than the 11 Pro Max in all of the videos and just pictures. Now, another major difference between the 12 and the 11 Pro Max is the actual box. So here you guys can see the size difference of the box. This one's about 2 to 3 inches. This one's like 1.25 inches. That is because Apple is trying to reduce their carbon footprint on the earth, to reduce greenhouse gases and just make the environment better overall. But because of that, you also lose the cube to charge your phone and the earphones that come with the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So in the 12 Pro Max, you're not going to get the cube charger. You'll get the cord, but you're not going to get the cube, nor are you going to get their earphones. So that may be like a throw off for some people, for some it may not. Now, another major difference between both phones is Magsafe. So Magsafe is basically a different type of charger that Apple has created and incorporated into the iPhone 12s. So on the back of the iPhone 12s, there is a little Magsafe charger, and it's basically a wireless charger, but it incorporates a magnet to be able to attach the Magsafe charger onto it. So you guys can see here, if I just place this on the back, and it starts charging. And the phone, on its own, without any support or anything, holds on to the magnet pretty well. Now, the iPhone 11 Pro Max does not have that feature. Although it does have wireless charging, it does not have the magnetic feature that the 12 Pro Max does. As you guys can see, if I put it on here, it will start charging, but it will not hold the phone. As you can see how it just falls. It will charge the phone, but it won't actually hold it. So put it here, I'm able to lift up the phone. Put it here, I'm not able to do nothing. It will charge it, but it just won't do anything. Check out my video before this one to see what the Magsafe works on and what it doesn't, such as a Samsung phone, AirPods, and an Apple Watch. Also check out my unboxing video on this exact phone that I did, the iPhone 12 Pro Max in the Pacific Blue. I'm also going to test the responsiveness of the NFC on both phones. So here I have Popl, and what Popl basically is like an electronic business card. If you guys would like to check them out, go check out this video right here. You can pick yourself up a Popl. It's going to be the first link in the description, and use my code Julio Mendoza to get 20% off your Popl order. I'm going to show you guys what it is here really quick, and I'm going to see how fast it actually responds to the NFC of the Popl. Here's to the back of the phone. Responded kind of quick, a little bit slow. As you can see, it opened up my page here. We have the 12 Pro Max, and I'm going to go ahead and put the Popl to the back. See how fast it reads it. Read it pretty fast to see how fast it opens it. It opened it almost kind of at the same speed as the 11 Pro Max here. I did expect it to open just a little bit quicker, so I'm going to go ahead and try it again. It opened up just a little bit faster just because the phone had already knew what my page actually was, so the phone was able to open it a little bit quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and close this and try this again. Like I said, the phone already knows, so it opens up a little bit quicker. So yeah, that's the NFC of both phones. I would say that the 12 Pro Max wins the NFC race between it and the 11 Pro Max. So yeah guys, that's going to conclude the video. To me personally, the 12 Pro Max is a lot better phone than the 11 Pro Max, but it all just depends on you and what you would like in a phone, what you expect in a phone, and what you need it for. Both phones range around the same price of around $1,200 depending on how many gigabytes. They go from 128 gigabytes to 256 to 512 gigabytes. These are both 256 gigabyte phones, and they both are really nice phones. If you guys enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and dropping a like down below. If you enjoyed, make sure to check out the first link at the top of my description to pick yourself up a Popl and use my code Julio Mendoza to get 20% off your order. That was the comparisons between the 11 Pro Max and the 12 Pro Max. If you guys enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing, and turn on the post notifications to be notified for future videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.